getting installed in trees and poles that we have around. I would like to share one of my recent experience that I visited to Dubai Expo. So they're in one of the financial bank. They had this concept of the artificial intelligence mirror, which will actually go and connect with all the electrical appliances that you have in the home and all the possible things that are there in home, including your car, including your shoes, including your Apple Watch, and whatnot. The moment you stand in front of that mirror, it's going to tell you, "Hey, look, your shoes are due to replace. Go and change that. Do you want me to place the order on Amazon or whatever?" If you say yes, if you talk to mirror, yeah, I think let's go ahead with that. It will place the order and you'll get the shoe. Similarly, it'll also, the moment you come back from office, it's going to order to the kitchen, "Hey, look, the person is about to come. Why don't you prepare a juice?" So that's the world we are looking at. That's the world we are all seeing to happen in the next couple of years. And I see no reason why this would not be possible, because we are already seeing some bits and pieces happening around us. Somebody mentioned about cars. So we are seeing Tesla is taking a big leapfrog step, not just moving to electrical cars, not just moving to self-drive. We will also see some more flavors of flying cars people are talking about to be a reality soon. Somebody mentioned about AI becoming a 15.7 trillion economy. There is no doubt about it. I think that the pace of the technology that is moving on, I think it'll all happen, and AI will continue to go and solve some of the complex problems. One of the other technology I'm really passionate about and I'm really observing it closely is going to be metaverse. This is again going to be a revolutionary technology that we will see. I'm not sure whether in next 10 years we will see that to implement, but it will certainly going to make a big change in everyone's life. Facebook, Microsoft, they are betting big on it. They are spending billions of dollars. It's really going to create a virtual world. The moment you wear the metaverse kind of gears, you will enter into a virtual world. Meaning, if I have an office in US and I need to attend a meeting, I don't need to physically travel there. I'll just wear those gears, and after that, I'll be right there in that meeting using my avatar. Go attend it. I'll be able to attend any class in the worldwide institutions. And whatnot, the virtual social network and all of it. In fact, I have myself personally experienced this in one of my Stanford program that I'm recently doing. They have this app which allows all the students to create their avatars, and basis that people are able to greet, they're able to sit, they're able to drink coffee together and whatnot. I mean, this is completely a virtual world. And this is getting evolved. I'm sure there would be many use cases that will come. And some of the other technologies, like people talked about, 3D coming in the healthcare segment, which will actually go and help in the organ transplant, hyperloop transport we will see. And last but not the least, I think internet will really become a basic right for everybody in the worldwide. Over to you, Anjali. Thanks.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. And talking about metaverse, it's the talk of the town. It's trending, and as soon as metaverse, we came up with the metaverse. The next day, I saw a news saying that H&M, the apparel brand, has already started its virtual store in the metaverse, which is people have started accepting it as part of their reality. Continuing the conversation on human technology evolution, Ray Kurzweil, who is the director of engineering at Google, he said that humans would probably become hybrids in the 2030s, which basically means that our brain will be able to connect to the cloud, and that could possibly enhance our existing intelligence. So what do you think about that, Arshad? I mean, for me, it's basically like you're changing the entire human existence. So what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's a good question, Anjali. I think I completely believe that technology is going to play an important role in our lives. But as another co-panelist person was saying, they are created for us, and they are created by human. So I believe what MIT person mentioned was about implanting the nanotechnology or chips fitting into the basically this would definitely augment our intelligence and would be certainly useful. We'll be able to do more, visualize everything, and move fast. However, taking a step back, if we compare that with, say, internet or social media today, uh, there are people who are making a good use of internet. There are people who are making a very sensible use of social media in the form of LinkedIn or whatnot. Um, is it safe for us? People who are actually going and making positive use. I think it is perfectly safe for us, and they are making good benefit out of these social networks. There are people who are also exploiting their time. They are exploiting the entire social media and wasting their time. So similarly, in these technologies, I think the same pattern would emerge. There would be people who will be able to take the positive advantage of this technology. There would be some people who will again would take the negative pieces of it, and this world will exist. We can't really expect everybody to be so nice. While that's the ideal world, we all want to live in that, but unfortunately, that's not true. And I really wish that to meet with this audience back in 23 again, to revisit all the technologies that we have talked about and see which technology goes where. Thanks, Anjali.
Thank you for that, Arshad. I'm going to go back to Adarsh here. So, Adarsh, one last question for you. We are talking about, advanced AI and human technology evolution in the future. But what about reduced control over our lives with ever increasing use of AI? And is that the new normal that we have to stay with? Or do we have
Concerned about it. Why? Because see, we are dependent upon the technology. And when what technology? Because technology is getting smarter day by day. Smartphones are getting smarter day by day, but we are not smarter. Purely dependent upon the technology. That is purely dependent upon the technology. And if someday something happens to our digital life, it will also ruin our balance with the digital life and our physical life.